Hey peeps, so in today's video I'm going to search for some bonsai material and especially for holly trees. Now it's the end of November, starting December, and it's the perfect time to find some holly trees because they can survive winter. Hey guys, my name is Cedric and welcome to my channel Vertigo 117. Okay, so first up, I see already some good bonsai material. 2 conkers, but I'm not going to get them out. Those will be for next year probably. And you know, everywhere you look around in a wooded area, you'll find something like this one. This one used to be like as tall as me, almost 2 meters tall. And I've been cutting it away every month a bit. And the goal is to keep this thick trunk here, maybe keep this one here as well, and then just cut it off here, and hopefully it will sprout back on this side as well. But that's for the future. So let's go for the holly tree saplings. Okay, so we're at a small patch of land of my boss that I need to maintain. And I did some cleaning up yesterday and I found some nice looking holly trees. As you can see, here are some. I think it's true. No, that's one. Yeah, that's one. And this might be 2. Yeah, those are. Oh no, it's 1 as well, but I'm searching for small ones, so I'm going to search around a bit, and the only thing I really need is a small shovel, and I'll show you as we go along. I'm fairly new to the bonsai world. I have already collected a few of them, but I'm not so experienced, and I wanted to take you guys. Oh, here we have. I wanted to take you guys with me on this kind of like journey where I pick my own bonsai. Now this is next to a tree, so it might be difficult. Let's search for another one. Oh, right here. So I'm fairly new and I'm not planning on buying anything for the moment because life is expensive enough. I don't know if you guys can spot that clearly, and just take enough space around it. I would say like 10 centimeters radius, and I just go around like this. And then just slightly make it go up. Now if you break the big roots, no problems guys, but you have to maintain the small feeder roots. Those are crucial, very crucial. So okay, let's try to get this little guy out of here. There you go, and now I can slowly start getting ever the dirt off, trying to prevent the small roots from cracking. There we go. That's a nice one. So you can see, big roots, all small feeder roots. You want to keep those as much as possible. Okay, let's find another one, and I'll be right back with you. Won't show you the digging anymore because it's the same. Just show you the plant. So I just found another specimen, and as you can see, this one is just straight. If you compare it to this one, he's already more developed and has more side branches going out compared to this one. And if the big roots is far too long, don't worry, you can cut it, but try to keep as much of those small feeder roots as possible. Now I really like the bend in this one. Probably going to plant it like this, and then in time I will make it bend again. So let me show you how I'm going to pot these, and I'll be right back with you. Okay, so for the potting, I hope you can hear me well with the wind going on here. For the potting, I'm just going to use flower pots. Nothing special. Why? Because I want them to grow a lot of roots before I repot them in bonsai pots. And also I don't want to invest as long as I'm not sure that I want to continue with the bonsai adventure. See? So I won't invest in any sophisticated material. I'll just be using these. I mean, everyone that has a garden should have a pair of these. Some scissors and a fork if I need to do the roots, but that won't be necessary for a while. Also a small tip, guys, when you cut off branches, let me give you an example. When you cut off branches, don't do it like this, but make sure the cutting blade is at the side of the nice clean cut. That way it gives a nice clean cut and the wood can heal properly. Okay, so let me plant those. I'm just going to use ordinary potting soil. There are a lot of theories on adding potting soil with gravel and all that, but as I said, I'm not going to invest yet. That's for later. And the more gravel you add to it, the more the soil will be will let the water through. Now I know that holy trees like a bit of damp ground, so it's not needed for holy trees, at least not at the moment. They tend to grow in woody areas and the ground is mostly very wet, if I can say so, in those areas. So yep, going to plant this one a bit crooked, because if you remember the roots, poke with your finger in it, and if you have a small stick, even better. That way the soil will really get into the root system. And I'm not going to fill up, just push it down a bit. He needs to develop the roots. And I'm not going to fill up to the top. That way when I water it, the water will stay in it and won't go over the tops. Next one. This one I need to make a small hole, because the root is quite long, as you can see. Now if I would want to, I could, and the root is too long. If for you guys it's the same, because I'll show you another one that I collected not so long ago, and the root is like straight and it was like long. But as you can see, my pots are not that high, so if you want to snap off a bit, let's say like here, let me take the other one. If you want to snap off a piece like this, no problem, just try to keep as much small feeder roots as possible. Then we'll get this guy in. It's a big root as well, not needed. And the smaller roots I can just bend a bit. And you know what? I'm even going to let some of the roots stick out. Not the smaller feeder roots, but this one on top here. If you can spot it. Here. I'll show you again later on. Where's my stick? This one. There you go. So here are the two trees, the two new ones. This one is at the angle. I'm not going to wrap it with wire like this one and readdress it. It's not the time to do so. Also, if you want to get them inside, do not, guys. They will die off for sure. Temperature difference is way too high in winter, so they will die off very easily. Keep them outside or in a greenhouse, that will be fine, not inside of your home. You can put them inside, I would say just about June, July, yeah, should be fine. When it's hotter outside than inside, transfer them and then you can keep them all year inside. As you can see, I have collected quite a bit of bonsai or saplings. Let's say saplings, aren't bonsai yet. Technically they are, but and this is the one that I like the most. It's a root over rock one, and I added it to a planter basket of ponds. That's so that he can sprout a lot of roots. And is that, yeah, so you can see here some of the roots are starting to get out, and that's fine with me. In spring I might repot him and put him in a better pot than this one. I might even go for a bonsai pot. It will be my first investment in a bonsai pot, although I'm not sure. I wouldn't mind investing in a bonsai pot later on, but in the tools I'm not so sure. So let me show you the bonsai that I have at home.